You know how many?
Nigga. What's his name?
I don't know, nigga. Whatever, nigga.
Jameis.
Listen, the Reese's Pieces, whatever you want to call it, the one everybody was giving me hate about. My Facebook got freaking put down. I mentioned this nigga way before he was even playing. They took my Facebook, took it down. Like, oh, you can't mention. Oh, wait, well, I could talk about it here. Yeah. Oh. Well,
until the FCC hears this,
I don't give a shit. Yo, get this. So I had the opportunity to hang out with Mr. Winston way before he was playing, and we went into a nice special location by Hyde Park Cafe. Not necessarily that cafe, but somewhere close. Everyone was having a great time, this and that. And somebody came up to his face. Everyone was having a good time, and he's like, "Yeah, you're cool," but blah blah blah, talking some college mess. Man, dude took a bottle of champagne all over the nigga's face. All over the place. It was great. But anyway.
Wait, was he having fun with it, though? Was he like, or did he like take the bottle? Did he like shoot it at somebody's face, or did he just pop it in the air?
No, it was already popped, and then it just get out of here.
He kind of said,
shake
clean
it,
off.
Bam, nigga.
Oh, he just hit a shot.
It was washing. We was all celebrating.
Yo, remember the Dr. Dre video where they poured that champagne on that one?
Yeah, but it was a chick, though.
It's like one of those.
Yeah, except did
he did it to a hater.
I was gonna say, did somebody want that to happen?
So we're gonna say it in our freaking format,
like if you,
or our whatever program and whatever. But anyway, long story short, go Bucks.
Yeah, but if you pour champagne,
Evans played good this time. You noticed that, right?
If you pour champagne on me, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
Oh, all
I think
day.
Anybody would.
All right, I'm thinking that exactly.
Yeah, he probably was pissed.
So that's what I'm saying. Was the person pissed, or were they like, "Oh shit, I'm being showered by Jameis"?
No, he was pissed.
Nah, yeah.
Okay,
he was asking for. Yeah, he asked for it, so it don't matter.
I don't know, man. If you point, here's the thing. I guess maybe there's levels to it because if a random dude is pouring shit on me, I'm gonna be pissed. But if it's Jameis Winston, I might go, it's Jameis.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
you respect people as human beings, period. Unless, obviously, they have a comment to them.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go in people's face and they mind their business and start talking shit.
That's true, but I think
you're asking for something to happen.
But I think sometimes, depending on the person, it varies. Because let's be real, if I don't know, let's say fucking Megan Good or Scarlett Johansson or somebody was gonna pour champagne on you.
In what context?
I was dancing.
See, now it's got a little
dancing, yo.
Well, it depends. Is she doing it in a flirty way, or is she mad? Like, get away from me. Here's some champagne.
I don't know. She's just having fun. You're having fun. All of a sudden, bottle of champagne on you. It's from Scarlett Johansson.
But
it's an accident. Yeah, if it's an accident,
you know what I'm saying?
So he meant to do it, right?
Yeah.
He meant to do it to somebody who was hating on him. Now let's say you were hating on Scarlett Johansson and she poured champagne on you.
I would never do that.
Right? Why would you be hating on Scarlett Johansson?
That's an impossible situation.
It's impossible. Like nobody hates Scarlett Johansson.
Well, there are people that do, but not me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not one of those.
But you see what I'm saying? There's context to it. I'm like, because y'all are like, oh,
yeah,
it don't matter.
It's got context to it, of course.
It's a celebration. I wouldn't even make a big deal about it. You don't want to get champagne poured in your face. You stay out the place.
I don't know. I've been in phone parties and I've had all kinds of shit.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to get champagne in the face. You stay out the place.
I wouldn't even know.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's an idea for a show.
I think he was the champagne poppy before Drake was champagne poppy.
Yo, phone parties are awesome as hell, bro. I was at a phone party when I was like 22, and I knocked the chick off the stage.
Oh, I thought you were saying you knocked something.
Oh yeah, bro. I couldn't see. I had my bro. It was it was bad because if you know how
she didn't land right because it was slippery floor.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And if she was cheating on her man, what happened? You slipped and fell on his day. Actually, I did.
Look, I didn't know what happened because if you know how full moon is, you know how full moon is. Full moon has the stage and the floor, so it was coming down from the top. So I'm up on the stage and it's coming down. And I got my hat on, right? So I'm in the waterfall and I'm partying my ass off.
Damn, you
right?
make it sound like you in the
jungle,
some rainforest.
Bro, it was great. Like there's soap all on the floor and fucking just a waterfall coming down,
like
right?
Liability.
So it's coming down my hat, and instead of going down like a waterfall. It's coming down and around
Sideways.
on my face, so I can't see.
Sweet.
Right, all of a sudden, like I'm opening my mouth, like I can't breathe. Like, and you're sitting there
Start drowning in the club.
bro, you're sitting there I'm trying to yell, right? Like I'm trying to yell, but I'm getting fucking soap in my mouth and shit.
You like fuzz bubbles coming out your mouth.
Yeah, so there was a chick. So there was a chick in front of me. So I'm trying to yell over the music, and I'm like, move like that.
And
so she starts
twerking,
dancing, bro. She
twerking in front of you, choking
like crazy. So what happens is I pushed her. Like I just tried to move her. I didn't realize. Bro, I didn't realize that. No, I didn't realize that she was at the edge of the stage.
Woo!
She was at the edge of it. So I was just trying to get off to the side.
After he pushes her off, he stands there.
That's what's up.
I walked off.
He didn't feel himself. He just standing
because because I could see out into the crowd and I saw everybody move back. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
because I didn't know what happened. So I get off the stage and I look back. And one of my homeboys was like, yo, why did you push that girl off the stage? I was like, what? Yeah. Because she was in front of me and then she just disappeared.
And then he hit her with one of these.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Hey, man, look. Hey, when you're drowning, it's just kind of what happens, bro. Because phone
survival mode.
Yo, phone parties are great.
Yo.
Phone parties are great when you're in the foam. When you're in the waterfall, you got to be careful with that shit, bro. Because man, that shit just kept coming down. Like at first, it was cool as hell because all you could see was the white water, and I was like, oh yeah, so I'm out there.
Jay gave you a strike. He said you said coming down from your face.
Hey, hey, you know what? Hey, no pause, whatever. Hey.
Taking it like a man.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take that one.
Pause.
It's whatever. But that shit was crazy. But hey, be careful at phone parties because they're fun as hell until you're drowning.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
I want to go to a phone party now.
Oh man, I don't even know if they still have phone parties. Are like toga parties. I don't even know if they still have that.
I want to go to a toga party.
Bro, I haven't been to a toga party.
Dang. You been to a toga? Boy, isn't that the shit you wrap around your body?
I went to college.
Word, son?
Yeah, anytime you go to college, bro, that's that fraternity shit, bro.
The toga,
that's that fraternity shit. Shout out to the Phi Betas. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
yo, shout out to anybody that's like,
for real. The
movie,
yo, the sorority people, and now that they built freaking campus housing.
Wilder, nigga.
Yeah, they built campus housing now at USF. So now the parties are condensed right there. Because before you used to have to travel, like they had crazy. They couldn't hold parties on the USF campus, so you had to go off campus to actually do the shit. Dang. And you always had to worry about like the TP, the TPD and stuff. But now you just worry about campus police, and now the campus police they don't care. Yeah, they're like, hey, pass us a beer and we'll let you do whatever.
Like, look, just don't kill nobody.
Exactly. Right? Shout out to Leroy Selman Jr.
And we're on the subject of universities.
Oh
yeah.
See, man,
setting you up. Shout out to USF, man.
Yeah,
they
for real.
10-2,
they are coming up, though.
It is a great. I mean, 10-2 is great.
What the fuck?
Oh Lord, here we go.
But
you know what's a little better? 11-1 is a little bit better than 10-2.
Is it?
So let's bring everybody back.
Oh boy!
Last week, if you tuned in, we were on like 3 days away from one of the biggest matchups. Yeah,
this
one of the biggest matchups ever in college football history. Just happens to be the Ohio State University pulling it out again. We beat that team up north.
Michigan.
Yeah, that team, those guys.
Michigan.
They caught a bad one.
Michigan.
It was a close game.
He said bad one.
I was in the process of moving.
I watched that game, bro, and Ohio State was like behind the entire game.
Yeah, but you know what we did? Came back like some champions.
But y'all aren't champions.
Number 2 in the nation.
Not yet. We got to beat Alabama.
That's no problem.
Hey, is that who USF lost to?
That's Queen.
Well, yeah.
Is that who USF lost to? They said they lost to a team.
They lost to FSU.
They lost to Temple.
Is that who? Temple. They said if they didn't lose to Temple.
To FSU.
Yeah, they lost to Temple and FSU.
Really?
That ain't bad.
That's very good.
But
kicking butt.
But losing one game.
Yeah.
To Penn State.
Yes.
Hey, no, and it was.
And you know what? You still have to wait for Penn State because
That
Penn
don't
State
matter.
won
They're
too.
not jumping us.
Nah.
There's no way a 2-loss team is going to jump us, no matter what conference they won.
Hey man, I watched an undefeated team not win a championship.
That's fine and all.
I'm just saying.
But they're not the Ohio State University.
Yeah, they're just closer to being screwed. That's all I'm saying, man. Hey, look, it's whatever, man. Shout out to them.
Wow, look at our comments are jumping, bro. We got 6. Let's see what Jay's got to say, because I know half of them are probably him.
Even though, I wasn't even gonna say anything, man.
Look at all these haters. Go Big Blue, get out of here.
Because everybody, I told you, man. Everybody outside of the state of Ohio hates that.
They don't give a shit.
They don't care.
Y'all haters. Why you hate Ohio State so much?
You know what?
Any New Yorkers in this motherfucker?
You know what it is?
Damn, son.
You know why people hate it? It's because
They hate us because they hate us.
Yeah, no, because you haven't won anything in 50 some odd years.
What are you talking about? We won the championships like 2 years ago.
Which championship?
Ohio State.
The national championship.
Oh, yeah. Fine. I'll give Ohio State.
And then remember like 10 years before that?
I'll give.
What happened then?
Hold on. I'll give you colleges.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the rest of the country, most of the country cares more about pro sports.
Okay.
Which is why they put money into it. And the fact of the
4
matter
months
is,
ago? What happened 4 months ago?
One championship.
Let me hear you say it.
One championship in 50 some odd years.
Hey.
I'm trying to let you know where all the hatred's coming from. That's all I'm trying to let you know, bro. That's where it all comes from.
I got somebody here who wants to
All I know is the Knicks.
This is Kyrie Irving.
Oh,
He's holding
boy.
his world championship trophy. He wants to say, "How come this heavy trophy feels real good in my hands?"
That's why. That's how he sounds. Too.
Yeah,
that's
how he sounds.
That's why his hands on
The
his
reason
hip.
why he sounds like that is because he's in the box right now.
Yeah, and he lost his and. What was the whole baby mama thing that happened with him? Wasn't his baby mama like a lesbian or something like that?
Whoa.
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing his personal life in?
Because he's got his hand on his hip like a female.
No, that's
man.
the wrestling.
That's us at the Cleveland Championship
Put your
pose.
hand on the hip after you've been holding the trophy in that
dip.
arm for so long,
you
it's tired.
He's got his hand up on his hip. When he dips.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
saying,
right. Throwback.
Freak nasty, my niggas.
I just did that.
Yeah, you new kids that don't know. That's freak nasty.
Yeah.
But yeah,
know
that's
about
where
that.
all the hate comes from, man. You guys ain't the Chicago Bulls. The freaking Cubs won the World Series. You don't hear anybody from Chicago saying anything.
Hey, that's fine and all, but I have somebody here who wants to talk to you. This is LeBron James. He's actually holding his championship trophy. And he's going to say, "Hi, Kyle, I got a championship trophy, too."
Fat Albert.
Just like Fat Albert.
I also have my hand on my hip.
That's what I was
Because
looking at. I
that's
was
the
like,
feminine Cleveland stance.
That's
Oh,
it.
man.
He
They
sounds like
chilling.
that because he's in the box.
That's
Right.
chilling.
That's what
So,
they sound like.
Fat
Comes out
Albert.
the box.
I'll
All
set him right
right,
here.
I got it.
Yeah.
Like they're mean mugging you.
Don't
LeBron
worry.
James,
They're not. They're actually
AKA
smiling.
Fat Albert.
They're actually smiling.
I'm just
They're not
waiting.
mean mugging at all. They're smiling.
I'm just waiting.
And
for
after
my
what
New
just
York
happened to
Knicks.
them, shout out to both of those motherfuckers who cost me $140. Yeah,
Sorry about that.
yeah. I had them on, bro. I had them on FanDuel. They were literally. I was in third place out of 100 and it was 35,000. It was 35,000 people. I was in third place. Just waiting on the Cavaliers. I was like, you know what? Maybe Serge's team is going to help me out. And what did they do? Tell them, Serge.
They got beat by a bunch. But you know what?
They
LeBron has
got
something to
beat
say.
by a bunch.
I cost you $100. Don't worry, I'm still a millionaire.
Because that's what we like to hear from LeBron. Hey, you mofo.
Fat Albert.
Yo,
Michael
I'm
Freeman
still
is a
on
straight
that.
hater. He hates Cleveland. Look at this guy.
We all
That's
hate
beautiful.
Cleveland,
This is
bro.
awesome. Round of
That's
applause
beautiful.
for all the haters out
Cleveland.
there.
That was for
Everybody
you.
listening right
You know what's
now.
funny, man, is I've never been to Cleveland. I'm sure it's a very nice place. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's there.
Have you seen that YouTube video, my nigga?
Like I saw the YouTube video of I saw a YouTube video of a
They said at least
no,
in that
Let me
Detroit.
screw that up. Hold on.
no.
At least in that Detroit.
I took
We're not Detroit.
I took a
Especially now
YouTube-
they just beat Michigan's ass.
No, I
Nigga,
took a
come on.
YouTube tour of Lorain, Ohio.
Oh, that was great.
Hey, what up?
And shout out to Lorain.
Yeah.
that is just the most bleak looking town.
Yeah.
It is pretty bleak.
You know what?
Like,
And,
bro,
Like, it's a setting for a movie somewhere, huh?
yeah, but it's like a horror movie.
That's what it is. Yeah, we definitely got it. Yo, that's what we're gonna
Back
do.
in its
We're
day,
gonna
though.
We're gonna sponsor tours.
I'm sure.
Like horror movie cities.
I'm sure because that's you guys' hometown.
Yeah, well, you always have a soft spot for your hometown.
Oh, damn.
And
I mean, you
love
came from the
Brooklyn. I don't give
fucking,
a shit.
Yeah, the cesspool.
I love
The cesspool
Brooklyn.
of New York. Like
It's Jersey, New
Right.
York, New York
So-
toilet.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
You have to
Y'all
respect
ready for it?
what is he doing?
What is
All
it?
right, here we go.
We can't
What
see
are we
it.
doing
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
I'm scared.
Wait for it.
I
We
can't.
gotta wait for it.
Fun times in Cleveland today. Cleveland.
What?
Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Come and look at both of our buildings. Buy some food that's prepared near the street. Who knows you